What is going on? Pump.fun. I'm DeFi Sean. That is Mr. Pixon. We are back for some more Moon or Dust trending on Pump.fun. Mr. P, how was the weekend? I know you guys went live Saturday with episode 4, I think it was, of the Build in Public. So enjoying seeing that. You guys are absolutely crushing it. The Build in Public Hackathon, 4 episodes in. We're putting out shorts on Twitter, even on our YouTube. We have a whole section on YouTube dedicated to just the Build in Public episodes. So yeah, we're rocking and rolling. Everything's looking good. And yeah, Mr. P, again, like I said, how's it going?
Good, man. Good. We were going to go live on Sunday as well, but with the Super Bowl and all that, we didn't bother. So we'd be better off. Plus, need to spend a little family time on the weekend, of course. So that's also very, very important. I hope everybody did. You didn't get too consumed by the Super Bowl. You enjoyed some family time. But yeah, all good, man. Just working, prepping, getting ready. And of course, we're going to be diving into... we kind of got our MVP just done. We did some mild testing, making some slight tweaks. I think we ran for about 2 hours or there and thereabouts on Saturday. So yeah, looking forward to getting back into it and getting some more testing going and adding some graphics, making it look really good. Yeah, so we're moving along nicely. So yeah, I hope everybody's tuning in. I hope everybody's learning something. And of course, welcome to Mod Trending, everybody. Of course, we are a live trending show. And here is our leaderboard. If you want to be highlighted on this show any day, 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, we go live and we post them after the fact on multiple channels, on X, on YouTube, and on Rumble now as well. And of course, if you do want to be highlighted, it's 100% free to install the bot here. All you got to do is head on over to moonordust.media. You can scroll down right here. Check out the whole website. But if you want to get the trending bot, all you got to do is click the trending right there. It tells you all about the shows, all the links where you can watch it. Of course, live only on Pump Fun, but it goes to all these other platforms after the fact. And the bot is right here. All you got to do is click Add Bot now. It will prompt you to open your Telegram, and then you add it to the group of choice. Give it the admin permissions. Get your community voting. And of course, you can do that organically, or if you want an extra boost, you can take advantage of those options down here. We got a vote multiplier boost. It's a 1.2x, 1.5x, 2x. Superpowers your votes. That lasts for 1 hour, or else you can go for the leaderboard boost. Shoots you into the top 5, the top 3, or straight to the number 1 spot. And that lasts 24 hours as well. Of course, as you see here, any of these projects, you can click that little blue link. It'll bring you right to their Telegram, so you can go and check them out right from the leaderboard. And every project that has this installed will see this leaderboard as well, so you get that extra exposure. And of course, there is the possibility that you could be chosen to go on and represent your community or your project and take on the AI whales in Moon or Dust game show, which we run every Thursday. So absolutely no reason to not get this installed. Please, if you are involved in any projects, go and tell them, see if they'll install the bot. Tell them try it out for a week. If they don't like it, that's fine. Not spammy at all. We promise auto deletes votes, so it doesn't clog up your chat and all that. So go and get it installed. You got absolutely nothing to lose. So yeah, go check it out. moonordust.media.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing to lose. Doesn't cost you anything to install the bot. It's still early days, so you can potentially get up there organically, so you don't necessarily even have to pay to get talked about on Moon or Dust. Like Mr. P said, we have moved our operations. We were originally on YouTube, on X, on Twitch, and on Rumble. We moved it over to Pump.fun for the hackathon, but as Mr. P said, the next day, so like today, is Moon or Dust trending. Then we're going to do episode 5 of Build in Public. So tomorrow morning, so Tuesday morning, I will upload Monday's stuff onto YouTube and Rumble and X. Probably Twitch was never something that was really built fast, and I'm not even sure if you can upload. You probably can. But yeah, on Rumble, X, and YouTube, the day after, everything will get uploaded. So everyone's still getting that exposure. I want to say, since we started Moon or Dust Trending, now remember our YouTube channels were already grown. When we started Moon or Dust Trending, it wasn't a new YouTube channel. I think like 850 views is the least amount that we've had on an episode. So we get a lot of views. I think the entertainment factor is obviously there. People obviously like watching it. And yeah, guys, join the chat. Who did I see? Super Seb, was that you? Saw going in. I know we started a little late, so letting everyone get in. I know we're only at 9 viewers, so a little late now. Since we've come over to Pump Fun, our viewership has fallen off a little bit, but yeah, getting everyone back. I know, yeah, it's expected. Like I said, YouTube and X is just so easy. Even on X, Squid Grow Joe or Crypto Joe, his X brings us a lot of views, and I think it's just people casually Sorry about that. I was getting a call on Telegram. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It was just something I messed up. But yeah, like his YouTube channel or X account will just randomly have like 20 something people viewing it. And I know it's just random people stopping by. He's always had really, really good organic stuff. So, I mean, obviously the viewership was expected to drop a little bit, but again, it's worth it. Platform's good. We like being on Pump Fun. And yeah, we'll talk some more details about maybe some more stuff that we can do on Pump Fun, especially about a little tweet from Alon that the Moon or Dust community is starting to absolutely crush. Because if there's one thing about Moon or Dust is we have a very good organic community. So shout out to everyone. It's not shillers you're seeing. It's a lot of times, a lot of projects you're seeing those paid shillers. I've been doing my marketing company for 4 years now. I can spot a paid shiller from a mile away, like I think a lot of people can. It's not what we do. We don't buy views. We don't pay shillers. Everything you see is a real organic community. All those X posts and everything, when people are rating it, that's our actual community members. They own the token. They're working for their bag. They are essentially part of the team. We're one big community. So yeah, shout out to them. Eric,
Absolutely.
What's going on? Happy Monday. Yeah, if you're new to the show, we have all kinds of fun. We talk about the top 5 trending projects, as Mr. P said. We talk about all kinds of fun stuff. Sometimes we get political. Sometimes we talk about
goats.
Is Michael the GOAT? Is LeBron the GOAT? Sometimes we talk about, is Mike Tyson the GOAT? You know, just talk different sports. One time we had a huge conversation about aliens. Speaking of that, did you guys see the trailer on the Super Bowl for Steven Spielberg's new movie on Disclosure Day? Seems interesting.
No, I haven't seen it actually. Check it out.
I mean, who knows? Maybe that's coming. We're going to get a full-blown Disclosure Day in real life. So,
well, I mean, they have been saying it in Congress, and people just been ignoring it. So it's like,
yeah. I mean, the rumor on the street is like that the Bush. Now, again, I don't know why it would just be up to the U.S. to disclose this. I mean, technically, any government can disclose it. But like the rumor was, I think it was Bush around 9/11. They like had a big meetings to like, should we disclose, you know, the fact that we have alien technology and non-human life and all that stuff. And supposedly they voted against it because they thought it would cause more harm, which it probably would if they disclose it. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of people. I don't view it like this, but a lot of people will, you know, lose faith in their religion. It probably will do something to a certain type of way, but now we're going to end up going down a rabbit hole.
Progress is progress, dude. You know, I mean, the amount of tech, dude, we could be so far along, so far advanced at this point, but it all gets hidden under like patents and this and that. Like we all heard the stories about people creating these things in their basement, and then all of a sudden they just miraculously, you know, disappear. So you know, you don't want to sell to the military. Yeah, good luck with that. And that's what happens. It gets under lock and key, and then we remain in the Stone Ages. Even though I know we're not in the Stone Ages anymore, but you know, it just absolutely stifles our progress as humanity. Basically, is what it is. Oh, they're too. You know, we're doing this for the protection. Like, just spare us. Just let's.
Plus, I mean, plus, who are you to be the select few that determine what people can and can't handle? That's another thing that bothers me. But Mr. Bitzel, he said Bush.
What's up, Mr. Bitzel?
Yeah, what's going on, Mr. Bitzel?
Thanks for tuning in. Anybody that's in the chat there, who else we got in there? Come on over, guys. Let's hit it in the group here as well. We want everybody tuning in. We need as many eyes as possible, guys. Come on, let's do this. Let's get up to the top of that feature board there on Pump Fun. I'm going to drop another message in the group here as well. Come on, get in here. Anybody that's in the chat from our group, Moon or Dust Telegram, get over there. Start hyping those people up. Tell them, come on over. Put the pressure on. We need as many numbers as possible. All right, get in here. There we go. That's going to change everything. No, I'm kidding.
Yep. Everyone is on their way. But maybe let's bust out the market talk. See how everyone's my screen.
You're not sharing.
Did I not share or did it fall off again?
Maybe fell off. I'll keep an eye on you just in case. I'll let you know. All right.
But yeah, guys, how's everyone feeling? Bitcoin back up over 70. When I first pulled this up, it was at 71. So the the world's not ending. Crypto, Bitcoin, I don't think is going to zero. So I did a whole podcast on it, like the one today. Go check it out. Episode 3, season 3. Is the crypto dip engineered? And I think it very much is. I mean, it was very, very strange. I mean, the fear and greed's at 9. It's at a 9. That almost never happens in the market. But yeah, we have a $70,000 Bitcoin, a 2.1K ETH, a $640 BNB, and the fear and greed's at 9. I think it was one of my buddies, Tyler Hill, I saw one of his tweet, and it's only happened like a handful of times, and like he named the times it happened, and yeah, it's like the 22 collapse and different things like that. But like, there's no reason that the market should be this scared right now.
Mr. Best thinks it's 100% engineered.
It definitely is. I think tomorrow the White House is holding some more closed door meetings with your banks. The actual banks are showing up. JP Morgan, Bank of America, all your big ones. Brian Armstrong and all of them will be there. I mean, Congress doesn't need them to get a deal done, but I guess if you have everyone cooperating, that's the best. But they are determined to get this bill figured out, get it pushed through, get everything figured out. So hopefully they'll make some progress. I know last week, I think they met at the White House last Monday. It didn't go as well. Banks they have to get on board. It's too big to stop. If there's one thing I know,
I want to relinquish control, dude. Whatever happens.
Crypto too big. If there's one thing that that I know is that when the people actually stand together, when we actually stand together, we're unstoppable. That's why they want us fighting, because they don't ever want us banding together. Like I was thinking about this weekend, that Dumb Money movie with the games. Was it GameStop? I want to do a podcast on that. I think that'd be fun. You ever saw that movie Dumb Money? It was about the GameStop Reddit thing where
I haven't seen it. Yeah.
It was like one of the few times where the community stuck together and put it to the man, I guess you would say. Yep. And like, when we stick together and we don't let fear dictate, they all decided on Reddit they were going to, I know you guys know what I'm talking about, but yeah, they all got together. They decided they were going to hold, and lawsuits were coming out against them because the big guys actually lost for once and they were freaking out. And they don't ever want stuff like that to happen again.
You're not allowed to win. Did you not
get exactly
the plebs? Hey, you're not allowed to win.
Retail's not allowed to actually take over. So yeah, it's crazy when we stick together. When we do something, we're unstoppable. And Bitcoin's just gotten too big. Crypto's gotten too big that they can't stop it. So they need to get on board, and they can make money off of it too, just like the centralized exchanges. They just have to realize that this is going to be a new form of money, a new way to make money, and a new way to do things. It's their old 100-year-old practice. It's just not there anymore. I mean, we're evolving.
Let's keep the Fed 35 trillion plus in debt. Seems to be working out swimmingly so far. We definitely don't need a new system set up, huh?
Yeah, but also speaking of that, Mr. P, if you haven't seen Dumb Money, it's the name of the movie. It's about to go watch it. Anyone that hasn't seen that movie, go watch it. It is really cool. It's almost kind of like what started this whole crypto thing. They were on Reddit, except it was a stock, and they were doing the hodl and no selling. And I mean, people having millions of dollars in profit, and they were not selling. They were liquidating shorts that everyone had. Like, dude, it was awesome. I mean, we kind of lived it because I mean, it wasn't that long ago. I wasn't hugely ingrained into that like I am with crypto, but I mean, I was there and was around it, but actually watching the movie and seeing like the details of how it worked. And then at the end of the movie, it shows like what everyone made, like how long they held, what they sold for, all that stuff. So it was really cool.
Yep.
And hey, that can be us. But yeah, overall,
that will be us. Let's do this thing.
Okay, everyone's rolling in. I know, if only I would have bought GameStop. Yeah, it was a crazy time. I didn't get it. I mean, I wasn't in on it. But yeah, anyone got any crypto news? Let us know.
There we go. Is that Thomas Massey right there? What's up? Who we got? Dracoshi in the house. All right. It seemed like crypto started going up just after this time, says Eric. Community can push things to the moon, says Dracoshi. 100%.
Yep. I mean, that's the main thing. Now, it needs to, we'll talk about it, because I relate that back to mod media, but it's got to be more than just community to really make it these days. But yes, community is the base level of everything.
And it's even getting more and more important these days. And of course, you can see even through the Pump Fun Hackathon, that's exactly what they're trying to do here is like rally and show, look, this is not just a platform for shit coins and pump and dumps. We're building real communities over here, real products that actually have real world value and assets. And I feel like that's exactly what they're trying to do. And that is exactly what we're doing here, as well as bringing something with real value, with real community. And Sean will get into that post here in a little bit once we dive a little more into ourselves, I guess, Moon Dust and things like that after we do the trending show itself. But that's what it's all about. Everybody knows it right now. The days of shitcoins, you're going to see a little divide there. But that's probably going to be a healthy thing, in my opinion. People are looking for more engagement. They're getting sick of the smoke and mirrors. They're getting sick of the BS. Everything you go to is fake. Everything is a scam. So I think we really need to change, like the space as a whole needs to change course. You know, I think a lot of people feel like it's been used as a fucking casino for so long that it's like, look, some people are into gambling, some people aren't, but you know, there's got to be an alternative, and I think that's exactly what the kind of Pump Fun Hackathon is trying to do here, is show. I mean, if you are the main player in the space, you got to have something for everybody. You know, you gotta scratch many itches. So I think that's exactly what this is going to be. So excited for it.
Yep, my man. You know, he ain't selling. He added another 1,100 BTC. Again, why all of us retailers panicking and selling? Strategy, which is the biggest corporate owner of Bitcoin, is just like, yeah, I'll take that off your hands. And
happily.
Yep.
Look at that handsome devil.
What we see?
On the screen.
We're talking about right here?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. 620,000 BTC Bitcoin miscredit. No, I thought that was someone buying that much Bitcoin. Let's see. Monday we got December retail sales data. Wednesday, January job reports. Thursday, industrial job claims. Friday, January CPI inflation data. So yeah, pretty big. Wait, yeah, that's this week, right? Yeah, 13 hours ago. Yeah, pretty big week. Yep.
Anybody in the chat got any amazing updates? Did everybody enjoy the Super Bowl this week? This weekend? Do you watch it, Sean?
I watched them. I watched what? Well, we can't talk. I watched most of it. Had to put the kids down in the third quarter, but other than that, yeah, I watched it.
Did the team that won deserve to win?
Oh, I mean, I'm not a Seahawks fan. Let me say that. When the Saints, I'm from New Orleans. When the Saints and the Drew Brees era was going through, like when it won a Super Bowl and were always contenders, I hated the Seahawks. So I've never liked the Seahawks, but I mean, they were the better team. I mean, you could watch in the game. They were, I mean, if you watched it, they were in the backfield the whole time. Like the Seahawks were definitely the better team. And honestly, the score was now I knew it kind of blew open at the end, but in my opinion, the 9-0, I think it was halftime score, Seattle was outplaying them far more than 9-0. So yeah, Seahawks I think were the better team, at least last night. And they
SFC said Niners ain't in it. I ain't watching. Screw the Seahawks.
Yeah, I'm obviously a Saints fan. So speaking of that, Drew Brees, yeah, he was there. He's in the Hall of Fame. So yeah, congratulations to him. Great dude. He was huge for the city of New Orleans after Katrina and all that. So yeah, glad to see him in there in the first ballot. Not seeing anything else. Let's see. All right. Yeah, guys, nothing else?
Nothing crazy. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Then this light thing never starts if you don't refresh, but I'm here. Yeah, you gotta refresh, I find as well. As soon as it starts, you gotta refresh and it'll catch you up.
See, I've not had any problems with it so far. Whether I'm on now, see, my screen just went off. That's not Pump Fun. That's me having issues with
StreamYard.
Yeah, but I haven't had issues. Sometimes. Obviously, I haven't really been on the building public shows, but I mean, I watch them. Sometimes it's on mobile. I'm in my car. Sometimes it's I'm in my studio or maybe in my kitchen, but I always have it playing. And yeah, I've yet to have any issues.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to defies logic sometimes, but hey, that's the way it goes. Certainly some things could be improved for sure. But all in all, once we're getting SFC says works better on mobile. All right, well, good to know. I assume they have a mobile app as well. So, yeah,
They
if you're
do.
wherever you're watching from, anyway, we appreciate you guys. Even if you're watching after the fact, get on in here, talk to friends, people, get them on in here. And of course, if you're in any projects, like I said, tell them to head on over to moonerdust.media and get that bot installed ASAP, so we can start
All
highlighting
right.
tons of projects. Take advantage of the free exposure we're building here, boys, girls.
All right. Let's get on to this. We had a tweet put out. We're selecting a few teams. This is from Alon, one of the co-founders, right, of Pump Fun. We're selecting a few teams to come on stream and pitch their idea or product directly to Tim and me tomorrow. Talking about Tim Draper. Who should we invite? This next Tuesday, I'm sitting down with Alon. It's from Tim Draper, co-founder of Pump Fun. We'll talk on-chain fundraising, decentralized media, and how Pump Fun builds and public hackathon is expanding the traditional VC playbook. So everyone listening, it's already started. You guys, like I said, community is great. Go down and post. Mod Media. Tag us, post about us. As you can see, Mod Media is up right here. But not only that, like each other's posts. So you see another Mod Media post, like it and comment on that post. And then like and comment on that post. And all that drives it up to the top. So you see Mod Media. We got Adam right there. You can see I liked all of them. Mr. P. Your post is up to 13 likes and 4 comments.
Yeah.
My media being one of them. My post right here, 3 comments, 7. Yeah, like it, like everything. And as you can see,
yep, keep those.
We're everywhere. Going. So now, obviously, there's hundreds of posts, but like, this is all us, Mafia. Make that not be able to ignore us. Now, when you come down, you start seeing people that aren't Mod Media. It's a lot of one-offs. Like I'm not seeing tons of flock. Excuse me. I'm not seeing like tons of like the same one thing.
Yep.
It's everyone pushing one thing. Because like, as I'm telling you, our community is rare. It's few and far between. And, you know, I was telling Mr. Pixel that so much stuff is bought and paid for in the space. So much stuff is paid shillers. We're one of your few organic communities that absolutely get after it. And, you know, we can sit here and say that we're here for the community, but saying it isn't one thing. I think our actions have proved it. We've been building now for years. You guys know us. We've been streaming together for more times than I count. You know that we are here for the long run, and we are not. I was telling Mr. P too, like I'm not stopping. I go to bed exhausted. Mr. P made a joke saying, "Oh, you go to bed," but I go to bed exhausted, mentally exhausted every night because all I'm doing is this. Now, of course, I have Crypto on Calls, which is my other media company that I do videos and do stuff for. So I have that, but that Mod Media is all I do. My real estate business is essentially on hold as far as I'm concerned. As for other people that take care of a lot of that for me, but this is all I do. And I'm determined for Mod Media to be seen. Like this is your opportunity to be a part of 100 million plus project. Because I was telling you this too, Mr. P, before we started, that getting in 100 million plus project now randomly, like you're probably more likely to get struck by lightning. In 21, 22, projects were running up to 300 million for like no reason at all. Those things don't exist. The retail liquidity, all that isn't there. So when you get into a project, if you're lucky enough to get in early, it runs up to $1 million or $2 million, it's going to fall back down drastically because no one trusts anything. Everyone's going to sell, take their profits. This is a rare opportunity to where you have a team. We're not going to sell the team bag, which that would disqualify us if we did. Plus, we're going to lock it. But all that stuff, we can't sell it. We're here. We are not going to hurt the chart. If we push this together, all we need is the community backing us, and this could be one of those rare opportunities to get in sub 100,000 and get into millions and tens of millions or hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars of market cap. Like this is our opportunity. We just need to band together and get it done. And so far, everyone's showing up. I mean, like I said, all the posts for this with us.
Yeah,
media,
very doable.
Everyone.
Very doable, guys. Very doable. Just need the community to keep pushing here with us. What's up, Tazzy? Tazzy said, "Bam, we won already." And I think he was responding to what you said. You mean we actually have a community? Yes, that's correct. We actually have a community. Hardcore loyalists too, I have to say, which is pretty awesome.
Because most communities, I've done a whole episode on it, aren't communities. They are people that hang out together that are trying to use one another to steal liquidity from. That's what they are. We're an actual community. And those are even hard to find. Like it just doesn't really exist anymore. No one's excited. Everyone's just trying to look in, like you said, for that casino play. Get in, get a 2 or 3x, get out, and repeat. So yeah.
And you know, we're looking at building tons of entertainment. Like I've said many times, you know, my lifelong dream was to set up a game studio, and here it is in the form of moonerdust.media. It crept up on me, but eventually got there, and so excited to be, you know, building game shows, building casino games, tons more to come, more on the shelf. And of course, this Pump Fun Hackathon was a massive opportunity for us to get over there and, you know, have a presence on Pump Fun, of course. Like Sean said, we've been mainly on like X, YouTube, and Rumble recently as well. So getting on over there, getting the token live as well over there was a great opportunity for us to tap into the main vein of where most of the crypto world lives, I guess, these days. So very exciting to do it. Really pumped for it all. What you got there, Sean? This is the
yeah. Let's read this. I bet you I did not read it, but I bet you it sounds similar to what we're doing. So this is from Alon, co-founder of Pump Fun. Before Pump Fun was invented, myself and my co-founders tried building a ton of different ideas: consumer, DeFi, social, fi, NFTs. None of it worked. One of the biggest problems we had, other than the fact that our solutions didn't really solve anyone's problem, is that we found it really difficult to get the products in front of users. Amen. Trying to get in touch with the right kinds of users was massively laborious. Preach. I mean, that's all I can say. Distribution was such a huge challenge for us that one of my only New Year's resolution ever was to get 10K followers on X in 2024. Only a few months after Pump Fun was launched, it clicked. Projects began launching tokens because they knew that one, users love buying into fresh ideas they thought had a chance of becoming successful, and two, there were millions of those kinds of people which could become potential users and investors. Instant liquidity meant you can get funded too. This eventually snowballed into on-chain AI season, which showed builders and traders alike how big this community tokenized and early stage projects could become. The numerous on-chain metas we've seen since shows that demand for good founders by traders and long-term allocators continue to be incredibly high, no matter the market condition. Pump Fun's third year, we will be all about optimizing our existing ecosystem while trying to expand it with big bets such as betting on the startup ecosystem. Again, for those that don't know, we actually have an up and running layer 2 blockchain called Infinion. We'll talk about it here in a little bit, but it's a blockchain that actually, it's the coolest blockchain I think ever built. Of course, I'm biased. But again, couldn't catch any traction. So we've been pivoting and we've been doing different things because getting, like he says up here, getting that attention in this space is very, very hard. So Alon, have us on tomorrow with you and Tim Draper. Have me and Mr. P on. Let us pitch you Moon or Dust, and you will not regret it. I mean, we have the community.
We're right online with everything he's saying right there. Literally everything he's saying is what we took on our own shoulders and said, you know what? We're going to build the ecosystem ourselves that's going to get us the attention. That's exactly what Mod Media is all about.
Yep. And you know, we're bringing our main goal is to bring fun back to the space, build something. Because again, a lot of people listening, seeing who's in the chat, has been here 3, 4, 5 years. We've known each other, and who remembers in 21, 22 was so much fun. Everyone was there. We were building the actual communities, and we've all just been slammed these past 3 or 4 years. It's just been rug pull after rug pull. It hasn't been fun. So like Mod Media is bringing back much needed entertainment to the space, something for us to rally behind, something for us to have fun with, projects to get exposure. You know, the Moon or Dust game show, nothing else like it exists. Everyone that watches it, everyone that comes on it has a great time. And I mean, there's a reason why game shows have been, outside of sports, have been one of the most consistent things for decades on television. Now everyone loves a good game show, and this is the modern day of that. And, you know, we're looking to expand even outside of that. So we're just one of your few different things. Like, you know, we're not another DEX. We're not another token launcher. We're not another blockchain. We're something different. We're something unique. And we think we're something that the space wants. And yeah, we'll see. But again, our story sounds a lot like theirs. Obviously they hit it big with Pump Fun, and when we hit it big. I mean, we are definitely going to do similar things. Would love to reinvest money back into other projects that we have on and to the community. And again, for this to be something absolutely huge. So yeah, Alon, Tim, have us on. Again, you won't regret it.
Have us on, and no matter what way this hackathon goes, we're going to be showing up every day, and we're going to continue to build this. Investment or no investment, we're absolutely 100% dedicated to this. We know the market is there for us, and we're just going to keep pushing. We're going to keep pushing nonstop, hackathon win or not. We're going to be here showing up every day, continuing and pushing it even further. More game shows, more games, more trending, pushing that bot, everything. We're like Sean said, this is early stages here, and it all just stemmed from a game show, and then it turned into an entire media apparatus here. So we're a nice lean team. We can do things quickly, and we are not afraid to get up there in front of the camera and shout about it, and just trying to bring and elevate projects here as we move into this kind of next phase of crypto, I believe, whatever that's going to take, but certainly more utility, and bolstering community, because a lot of time, even when you have a strong community, it can fizzle out if you're not staying on point, and that's something that we have. We're live six days a week, multiple shows, game shows, trending show, building public show, and we're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep delivering. We're going to keep growing. We're going to keep building. So I hope everybody's enjoying the ride. No matter what way things go, we are not going to be stopping showing up here. That's for sure. All right, you're muted there, Sean.
And you're making a good point. Everything you're seeing now is not new. The game show has been running for 3 months now. My training has been running for 2 months. Everything we're doing, we were already doing. We just hopped on over. The game we're building, we were already going to build our second game. So we just kind of fit fluidly into this, into my screen, man. We just fluidly fit into this pump fund, because I've talked to a lot of people that are interested in doing the pump fund thing. And guess what? They're having to come up with an idea on the spot. It's because they just want to enter the contest for a chance to win. We already had the idea. We already had the concept. We have already built the foundation, and we're at a point where we're looking to partners. Our community have been hearing us talk for weeks, maybe even months now, maybe about a month. I'm not going to say months, about looking for that right partner. We could have already landed partnerships, and we've chosen not to. We still have everything. We still own everything. We build everything. We do have our 10% going to our NFTs. Outside of that, we have no other obligations, because we wanted our community with those NFTs to become a part of the actual brand and build a stronger community, all that stuff. But yeah, we haven't given up anything to anyone because the right partner hasn't presented itself. But I mean, we're primed and ready. We have revenue generating products ready to go. The game show's 26 episodes in. My training's going on for 2 months now. The bot is getting primed where it needs to be. We need that exposure, as Alon was saying in this post right here. One of the hardest things to again, I feel this pain like this right here. Before Pump, they tried everything. One of the biggest problems we had, other than the fact that our solutions didn't really solve anyone's problem, is that we found it really difficult to get the products in front of users. 100% the biggest problem, because the problem in the space is everyone is getting scammed, and every time someone sees something, they just assume it's another scam. So they overlook it. So you almost need someone that already has a big presence to acknowledge you in order to help bring that legitimacy. And once we find that right partner, it's over.
Yeah, and I think as well, one of the main things to take away from this post as well is you can see in true entrepreneurial spirit is these guys didn't give up. They went through tons of different ideas. He said a ton of different ideas: consumer, DeFi, social, NFTs. How many times do you think Alon pivoted before landing on Pump Fun? I bet you, like he said here, multiple times they had to pivot. You got to read the market. You got to find where that niche is, and you got to build something that people want to use. And then, even at that, still struggling to get the exposure, even if you have a product that people want to use. And again, that's exactly what we're trying to do here at Mod Media, is building, growing this user base. So, hey, once we get on that show tomorrow, everybody keep going onto that X post, keep dropping in the comments. You see anybody talking about Mod Media, go in and comment under theirs, comment under the comments under theirs, all the things. Get as much traction, and that'll boost us all up to the top of that. And we'll be getting a call from those guys to go on the show, tell them all about what we're going on here, and send this thing to the moon. All right, Sean, I guess we should talk about some projects.
We should. We're already hitting the 4 Eastern mark. We probably should get into some projects. All right, really quick. Really quick. Crypto and Cause, my company. You need any marketing at all, hit me up. YouTube videos, not only for me, but 200 plus other YouTubers. Instagram, TikTok, X, anything you need, I can get you. Centralized exchange listings, CMC listings, CoinGecko listing, you name it. I have a connection to it, and you don't have to worry about getting scammed when you come through me. And I also give very reasonable prices. It's hard to find the right person to trust because you have to know someone that knows someone to be able to get these things, which I do in public. I have the reputation to back it. But again, everyone's looking to steal your money. But not only that, I've dealt with a lot of these marketers, and they will charge you. Like, let's say, I don't want to say prices, but let's say maybe someone wants a Crypto Zeus video. Crypto Zeus video costs X amount. Well, they'll charge more than double what the KOL Crypto Zeus is in that instance. So they're making more money than him. So they're just absolutely destroying the project with their profit margin. I don't do that. I take my agreed upon price with that influencer and we move on. Usually coming out of their cut, not getting added on to the top. So I operate very cleanly. I like to think I built a really good reputation in the space. So yeah, it's important that everyone knows that. Also, my podcast, it is growing week over week. The Crypto Chain Reaction Podcast. Go ahead and check it out. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Always have a new episode out. Today is episode 3 of season 3. Is this crypto adept engineered? Who's buying? Why retail panics? So you guys go check it out. Also, the Mod Media. It is the Pump Fund Hackathon. Pump Fund, we talk about you, and we also talk about Mod Media. So quick shout out, quick plug to our companies. And yeah, guys, let's move on. Who we got first?
All right, let's check it out. Okay, first up, we have Reflector Token, it looks like, I believe. So yep. I guess we should get some drum rolls going here. Here we go. I don't see your screen, Sean.
it just popped off. Yeah, man. I don't know why it doesn't. Your screen doesn't seem to do it. Yep. All right, drum roll, and we are here. So Reflector.
Here we go again. All right, there it is. All right, Reflector.
All right, Reflector was here last week. It's a self-custody, multiple reward yield architecture, as you can see right there. Mr. P has the website pulled up, and it's a decentralized utility token with multiple on-chain functions. The token is used by holders and liquidity providers to interact with liquidity pools and market activity that can result in reward distributions. Rewards are variable and depends on usage and market conditions and are not guaranteed. So there's multiple different rewards that you can use, 7 different options, including XRP, BTC, Solana, ADA, RocketFi, emotional support Pickle. Shout out to C-Lady, one of our community members. It's her token in RTRX. So yeah, guys, get on over to that website. Read all your details about it. Let's see if they have any updates going on Twitter.
All right, and there it is. That is the X handle at Reflector Token, REFLECTRTOKEN. And this is a big arbitrage use case here, basically, Sean, right? Setting up LP with other tokens and utilizing the arbitrage from those to bolster their own token and create that volume on the chart and steadily increase it.
No major new updates, but yeah, guys, go check them out. Mr. P showed you the website at Reflector Token, so very simple. On X, go over, give them a follow, check them out, and let them know you are coming over from Mod Media.
Yes, sir. And that's the website there is reflectorx.webflow.io. And of course, if there is anybody from the Reflector team, community, representative, whatever it is, open invitation here, guys, to come on and talk with us here on screen and tell us all about the project, future plans, all of those things. And yeah, go check it out, everybody. Of course, always at DYOR and get into the Telegram. Usually I find is the best place to kind of get the most up to date. You can talk to someone live in there too. So yeah, go check it out. reflectorx.webflow.io. All right, there we go. That is Reflector. Next up, it looks like we have Master Key Finance. Boom, there it is, Master Key Finance. Yeah, of course, and we did have that man on as well, Millie, I believe, and he came on the show last week. So if you do want to check out that interview with him, you can check it out on our X account there. Go to the highlights section. I believe it should be in there. And just scroll down a little bit, you'll see it there with Master Key Finance. And we did a full, I'd say about 15-20 minute interview, so it tells you all about it. Their biggest initiative right now is Block Oil, which is something that they're pushing, which is basically they're tokenizing, buying up oil wells and tokenizing the oil that's in the ground. And, basically you're backing the token with real actual oil. And it doesn't even have to get taken out of the ground in order to do it. You just scan it. And again, there's a lot involved here. Of course, they have the portal as well. And there's lots of like a built-in reward system on there. Maybe we can get Josh on here someday to talk about it too. I know he's one of the big members over there too. He's part of the team. Shout out to you, Josh. Always a big supporter of us too. And Millie is a nice guy, ex-vet. As soon as he got left his service, thank you for your service, sir. And as soon as he came out of it, got straight into crypto. And this is a big endeavor. These guys have been around for a while. So if this is a play that you feel like you might enjoy, go over and check it out. It's masterkey.finance. I think we lost your screen there again, Sean. And if you can pull up the X handle is at masterkey_fin. And you can go and check that out as well. We got any updates there, Sean? And of course, Millie as well, always open. If you got to jump on here and you want to give us some awesome updates, you're more than welcome to do that. And there it is.
No major updates, but guys, I mean, everyone knows the oil industry is extremely lucrative. And this is your opportunity to get some fractional ownership. No updates on the Twitter. They've been around forever. You can hop on over oil well fractional ownership system. Your NFTs, you're in revenue, you tracking your claims. So yeah, this is a legit project. Again, guys, I know they're hard to come by, but this is one of them. So highly recommend hopping on over, like Mr. P said, website, masterkey.finance. And then the X is right there at masterkey_fin, Fin. Go check them out. And my screen came up again, but yeah, perfect time because we were done.
And of course, yeah, please as well, if you want to get more insight straight from the horse's mouth himself, you can check out that interview on the Mod Media X account. Hit that highlight section and scroll down. You can check multiple interviews that we've done. Once we have somebody on stage, we always clip them and drop them across our socials after the fact. So you can hear all about it from him on there too. So check it out. Show it some love. Give it a like and a retweet. Drop some comments in there. That always helps too, of course. So yeah, Master Key Finance. There it is. All right, we got next. It looks like we got Moon or Dust. We'll talk about that later. I guess we can do only rolls for now. Agreed? All right.
Let's go. My screen. Oh, no, it's still up. Okay, there we go.
You got it.
Okay, the Rose knows.
I'm going to be right back there one moment, Sean. I'll be right back in one moment.
Yep. Rose knows all, like we've never seen her. We usually see this. Now you get to see this. Come on, guys. I know we need the inappropriate comments. Good call. Read some of the. And so this is one of the community members. I said her name earlier, C Lady. She owns Rose Knows All. Hopping on over to that Twitter. They are going to be doing a backroom private event. I saw someone also put in 10 Sol into the bonding curve over on Lunar Pump over the weekend. So that was really cool, really bullish. All the funds made from that backroom deal with the OnlyFans girl, I believe, is going straight here. So 30 Sol, 39,000 more to graduate. So who knows? They may bond it after that event, depending on how big it is. I know they're going through the whole KYC process. C Lady, if you are in the Pump Fund chat, go ahead and let us know. If you have any updates on that, I think they are getting closer and closer. Let me just double check and make sure there's no new updates. There we go. Like that was just some Terminator style stuff going on. Love that. Yep, here we go. It was the big one. Boom. So yeah, shout out whoever put that in. They know what's going on. Let's see. Super Seb, Molly, did you buy a bag? Very cool. In Molly, we are a very organic community. We have our own exposure methods. I have a YouTube channel, 105,000 subscribers. My Media has its own YouTube channel that we post everything on. We have YouTube channels totaling 150 subs. We have X accounts totaling 50 subs. We're on Rumble. We're on all of them. We're not doing any paid marketing at this moment in time. Everything is organic. We don't have market makers running. We don't have paid marketing. We don't have paid shows. We don't have paid views. We don't have any of that stuff. You want to join, buy a bag, hop on board. More than happy to have you. But we are not doing any paid marketing right now at all. So
no, sir. 100% organic out here.
But buy your bag, and we are happy to have you on board. Join the chat, join the community, and let's get it.
Any updates on Only Rose today?
No updates. I think C Lady must be out fiat mining, but yeah, she'll definitely be giving an updates for sure on when that backroom event is going to be taking place. So yeah, guys, Only Rose, Rose Knows All 25, and what's the website?
The website
this
is
would be let them know.
roseknowsall.com.
All right, let's go. Check her out. And again, who would have thunk it? I say it every week. So let's go, guys. Go check out
the chunk down there below that PFP, everybody. Go check it out. All right, there it is. All right, looks like next up we have the one, the only. Hold on, let me get my drum roll ready here. Here we go.
Nope.
There it is, Infinion.
All right. I mentioned it earlier in the show, like Alon did. We've built multiple products. We pivoted. When we started building Infinion, the infinitely smarter blockchain, it was a big thing. We started 2 years ago. It's been live on mainnet for about a year. So it is live. It is operational. We're not a crew that talks about building stuff. When we say we're building something, we build it and we launch it. We don't make any empty promises. Everything we say, we do. Whether or not that product gains traction, that's a whole different story. We can't necessarily control that, but everything we do, we give it hell. And the reason why it's called the infinitely smarter blockchain is because there's a slight gas upcharge on every transaction that gets thrown into the underlying asset after every transaction or when the transaction threshold is met. So, for example, Binance has the underlying asset of BNB, Ethereum has the underlying asset of ETH, Solana of Sol. Now, we have what's called Infinion Plus, and every time a transaction happens, that underlying asset of Infinion Plus gets more ETH thrown into the contract, and it just keeps going and going and going. So Infinion Plus, which is a layer 2 ETH chain, Infinion Plus will always be more valuable than regular ETH. Even though it's pegged to it, it'll be more valuable because it just keeps going up and up because more and more ETH is getting thrown in to that underlying asset. So it's, I guess you can say it's our baby. To get a blockchain up and running, millions upon millions of dollars. For mainstream adoption, not gonna lie, I know. See, I'm keeping an eye on it. So it is something that we want to get going. We did not raise that much money. We raised a total of $800,000 for this blockchain, which a big portion of that went to actually raising that money because obviously it didn't cost nothing to raise it. But yeah, we built everything out, like everything. It has the foundation laid. It's ready to go. We just need the exposure. Now we have Mod, which is, I think you could call the exposure wing of everything we built. And as Mod grows, you know, we definitely plan on taking Infinion with us. Yeah, guys. So that is Infinion. Go over to Infinion.com and check it out because, again, I think one day it will be a known name in the space, hopefully.
Here's a cool little advert that I made to give you an idea about how that infinitely smarter blockchain works. So check that out.
Let's go.
There it is.
Check it out.
Yes, sir. You know it. There it is, the infinitely smarter blockchain. Everybody go and check it out. Of course, the X handle is at Infinion, spelled INFINAEON, and the website is infinion.com. So yes, go and check it out.
Yeah, the chat's down significantly. I think we're at 25 viewers Friday, guys. We're only at 10 today, so maybe the Monday blues. But yeah, I don't know what's going on, guys. But everyone, come back on over to the chat. Like I said, I guess people can't be here every day, but let everyone know we are live, we are hanging out, and we are about to talk about some Lunar Dust Media ahead of the next Build in Public Hackathon episode.
You know it. All right. I'll pop it up here, of course. There it is, just in case you get cut off again there, Sean. And if you go to the website now, everybody, you can see everything that we got going on. Of course, you can see Rico's Revenge that's going to be dropping on Ape Church here in the coming days or weeks. It has been totally handed off by us now, so that is going to be, of course, another revenue generator. Congratulations, everybody got in on the NFTs nice and early, so that's one. And excited to get our first game launched over there, our first casino game. And hey, you never know, maybe we'll build the next casino game live in public as well. I think it's a great format to do it. And teaching people is so important. Of course, here is the Pump Fun Hackathon. You click on into that right there, and you can see the first episode there. Adam will be adding those other episodes here later on. Then you got the game shows right here, of course, the host with the most up there. You can click on into that. You can even apply right here. There's a form you can fill out if you think you have a community to come on. Click this guy right here. Tells you all about the game itself, how it all works. There's Sean's dashing face right there, and all the old episodes are right here too. And of course, then you have Rico's Revenge. You can pop in there and check that out. Click that button, sign up, use the promo code MOD as well. Sean, hook you up with a little bit of Ape so you can get your Ape Church career going. And of course, you have the Mafia token down here as well, which is part of the Pump Fun Hackathon. All the links are there. Live chat is there, and all the links down here to CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, Dex Schools, Dex Screener, which are all updated now as well. Sean is going to be locking down that 10% here during the next show when we come on live during the Build in Public Hackathon. And of course, then you have token reviews and advertising. This is Sean's area of expertise. Of course, he's been working with many different agencies over the time, and with Tyler Hill's agency too, does a lot of work with them. Over, what would you say now, Sean, about 400 token reviews you've done at this point across your YouTube channel? You're muted too, by the way.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yep. 400 plus and counting.
And then, of course, you have the NFTs down here. So that will be changed here soon. Adam is just sorting out the Magic Eden OpenSea links and verifying the collection. So they'll be tradable on there once we get that all sorted. And of course, anybody that did get in, you are going to be reaping 10% rewards from everything that we create here on Mod Media. You got sponsorships, show ads and banners, trending bot boosts, paid token reviews, and of course, mod gaming as well. So we got a massive ecosystem here, guys. We appreciate everybody, of course, as always. Anything to add there, Sean?
No,
I'm kind of skimming through it.
No, you hit it. Like I said, we can. It would take us an hour and a half to do a deep dive into Mod Media, but no, perfect recap. Like I said, it is starting to get late. You guys do have to do an episode of Build in Public. I got stuff I got to do. I got a meeting at 4 with that trending bot. I got to get those tokens locked because people are commenting about the tokens not being locked. So I'm gonna get those tokens locked. And yeah, tons of
for anybody that's wondering, we just wanted to make sure we were doing the right locking process. That's why it hadn't been locked yet, as Sean had reached out to their support, but unfortunately they haven't responded to us yet. And we just, we want to get this locked in. So, I'm sure it's kind of hindering the token when people see that and it's not locked yet. So we're just going to go ahead and do it. Anyway, maybe they'll get back to us in the not too distant future here. But we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. So,
and hop on over to Alon's post. Let's get on tomorrow. I think it is, right?
Yep. Tomorrow. It's posted today. So tomorrow.
Comment on this post. 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 More Mod Media. Just when you thought there couldn't be any more, we have more, and we have more. Keep it going, guys.
Oh, Alon's responding to people there. Did he respond to someone up there?
Yeah, he responded to this one right here. It's someone that looks like he already knows. That's our biggest advisor right here, fellas. But Mod and the Mafia are legit, guys. You want something real, you want something fun, you want something fresh, you want something new. Have us on and let us show you Mod Media, because again, it's next level. This could be, in my opinion, the next $1 billion project. Easily. So,
let's go.
Tim, hopefully you guys see this. You guys see all the community that we have that wants to get us on. And hopefully, I don't know what time it is. We will make time. Whatever time it is, we will be there, no doubt. And we'd love to come on. Love to talk some Moon or Dust for sure.
Yeah, everybody go please hit up that post there and give us as much attention as you possibly can. Boost all those comments right up to the top so they can't ignore us. Everybody that's done it so far, thank you so much. Keep it going. We really do want to be on that show and get the exposure for not just us, but all these other projects that we highlight and we plan to highlight in the future with the bot and everything. So the more exposure we can get now, the more it's going to benefit everybody. All these new projects starting up, install the bot. And the more audience members that we build here and grow, the more exposure we get, not just for us, but also for these projects when we do the trending show 5 days a week. So nothing to lose. And then you have, the potential of getting on the game shows and the new game show that's going to be coming out, which we're going to be building momentarily after this show, probably within a half hour. We'll probably come back on here on Pump Fun live again for episode 5 of the Build in Public Hackathon. We just got our MVP product done on Saturday. And we were doing a little bit of mild testing there as well. So, so we're going to keep on doing that, and we'll get in a little heavier now with the graphics and stuff and start making it look a little more aesthetically pleasing. But right now we got a very base thing, so we're making sure that all the functionality is working before we kind of get onto that and fine tune it. So yeah, exciting times. And we got to an MVP within like 2-3 episodes that we were literally testing it out live with SFC.
Let's go.
So just goes to show you how quick you can get something together. So it's exciting times, guys. You could be on live playing that bad boy in no time. And hey, if we do it too quick, we'll have to build something else, I guess. And just keep building on there.
Why not?
Yeah, that's the beauty of AI these days, guys. Like I always say, it's not the AI that replaces you, it's the people that know how to use it and use it well. So upskilling is the way of the future. So that's what we're trying to do. Drop some knowledge and show people the softwares that we use, and that it's not as daunting as you think to be able to build these things these days. Just takes a little bit of time. Allow yourself the time to learn it, because it will really, really benefit you in the long run. So yeah, excited to keep rolling with that, Sean.
All right, I think we're going to go ahead and end it here, guys. I know the guys will be back for sure, building some more in public. Excited for that episode, teaching me too how to use AI. But all right, Mr. P, any final words?
Final words, trending show, as always, please, whatever projects you are in, just talk to them about installing the Moon or Dust trending bot. You can just go to moonordust.media, go to the trending section right there and download it, install it. Just tell them try it out for a week. Take advantage of what we're building here. We're trying to get as many projects on that bot as possible. Take advantage of the exposure here. And of course, across multiple channels too after the fact, not just live on Pump Fun, but it goes out to X, Rumble, YouTube, all after the fact, with over 100,000 subscribers across all channels. So hugely beneficial to do it. We get great viewership, not just live, but after the fact as well. And we're growing here live. And of course, if you are watching, please follow us here on Pump Fun as well. Whatever wallet you're logged in with, give us a follow. Let's upgrade that follower count to as much as possible. And, like I said, get that bot installed, any project you're in. We know most people are in tons of projects, so just mention it to them. Take advantage. It's totally free exposure, and they could even come on to play on the game show as well. Even more exposure, and even win some potential cash, Mafia token that you can put towards your own project too. So yeah, please talk to your community members, push them to install the bot. Take advantage of what we got going on here, guys, and we will see you momentarily for the next part of the hackathon. And much love to all you guys. Thanks for tuning in.
All right, guys. Mr. P, Adam, we'll be building public with the next episode. Of course, Moon or Dust Trending will be back, as always, tomorrow, talking some more projects. But until then, I'm DeFi Sean. That's Mr. P. You know what to do. Trade safe. What is going on, everyone? I am DeFi Sean, and Pump.Fun and the entire crypto world is about to get hit with the coolest thing it's ever seen, because Mod Media is joining the Build in Public Hackathon on Pump.Fun. We've done it once with Moon or Dust, our high production game show that's about 25 episodes in front of everyone on YouTube. But this time, for our second game, we're going to be building live on Pump.Fun for everyone to see. So let's go ahead and get into it. And for those that don't know me, I am DeFi Sean, the owner of Crypto and Cause Investing, both the YouTube channel and the marketing company, and one of the co-founders of Mod Media, joined by my partners Adam and Mr. Pixel. We're building live entertainment that actually converts attention into on-chain activity. And the problem we're solving is simple. We all know crypto has amazing technology, but horrible engagement. Builders are either building something too complex or flat out too boring. Also, builders have the problem of getting people to engage and stay locked in, and most of the marketing they do feels fake or inorganic. Mod Media fixes that though by turning crypto into live, interactive entertainment. We go live 5 days a week with what we call Mod Trending, covering the top 5 projects trending on our bot. For those that didn't join us on YouTube building Lunar Dust, it is a high production deal or no deal style game where developers go head to head against our whales, picking their wallets for a chance to win up to 1,000 USD. Then that second game is coming to Pump That Fund. But exactly what are we going to be doing? We're going to be coding live. We're going to be testing it live. We're going to be bringing up community members to play the game, to break it, and to work out all the bugs in front of everyone to see. And at the same time, we're going to be bringing Mod Trending to Pump That Fund, Lunar Dust to Pump That Fund, and also teaching builders how to utilize AI for graphics, branding, and content creation. If you make crypto fun to watch, people stick around. And if people stick around, builders win. And when builders win, that's how entire ecosystems are built. And I hope Pump That Fund and our competitors are ready, because when Mod Media hits Pump That Fund, it is going to be essentially over. What we do, no one does it better, and the entire market is about to see that. So go ahead and strap up and enjoy the entertainment.